Hello, healers. Welcome back to Emerald Mountain Magic. We have 3 piles today. We have the dog with Mookaite, we have the coyote with fire quartz, and we have the raven with crazy lace agate. So please choose your pile and pause the video if you need more time to connect, and I will be right back with you. Welcome back, pile 1. You chose the dog. Very much about loyalty, playfulness, protection, friendship. Mookaite. Really good for traveling, for beauty, feeling beautiful and confident in yourself. Alright, let's see what we got. We have the 5 of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles. Alright, so first thing I'm getting from these is you learn to protect yourself. I feel like something really disconnected you from yourself, from your life and how you're seeing it, and something just clicked in you. And you learned you have to protect yourself, that this is not the way it's supposed to be. And you wanted better, you had to protect yourself. We have Rhino Spirit and Seahorse Spirit. So overcome any obstacle, watch and wait. Alright, and this is a very watch and wait type of an energy, and the obstacles you had to overcome. So I definitely think there's something you learned a lot over this last, I want to say, year or two. And I think that you're not yet in the new, but I feel like there is a new way of life coming. And just be patient. Past life issues and base chakra. Okay, so I'm wondering if this has anything to do with your financial lack in life. Because with base chakra, I do feel like you're the ground you lay and the ground you walk on, your home foundation is what I'm getting with that. Past life issues, I feel like it's more this life issues and past experiences that kept you in this lack mindset. And then with Pentacles 2, I feel a lot like this is protecting yourself, but I also feel like it's protecting your home. First breath, stars in the sky, a fresh start, renewed curiosity, natural trust, beginner's mind. So there's that fresh start, new beginning that I felt like it's coming in for you. Limitless possibilities, embracing opportunities. So I definitely think that if this is anything to do with financial difficulties, it's definitely your new beginnings are going to bring lots of opportunity for you. I feel like the sky is endless. You definitely have the potential inside of you, and you're going to make things happen. Enchantment, support, and steady. So I feel like these cards very much go together. I feel like there was a lot you learned. I feel like this was divine, and you've always had support. With the dog and friendship kept wanting to come out when I was talking about the dog. I feel like you also have really great friends around you and a great support system that you probably couldn't have overcome the obstacles without. I'd like to pull a few more tarot cards to end this reading. I think great job getting past these obstacles, and you have a really great start coming in for you. Yeah. So, again, with the study and the learning, I feel like there's even more for you to learn. This is going to be a whole new way of life for you that you're going to be learning so much. Maybe in these opportunities coming in, it's just going to teach you a lot. But I feel like this is your future and you going forward. into a more stable and abundant way of life. And then there's just so much more for you to learn in very good, fun ways. You're gonna love it. All right, you guys. Many blessings, pile 1. Peace. Welcome back, pile 2. You chose the Coyote and the Fire Quartz. Coyote's very curious and playful energy, tricksters, connection with cycles, like the moon cycles and connection. All right, let's see what you got. So we have the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the Magician. All right, so what I'm picking up from this is negative self-talk and this low place you put yourself into, this defense that you put up. So I do feel like it's not just you putting yourself into this. This is also brought on by past experiences that you've always felt like you needed to defend yourself from. And the Magician being here, I feel like it's telling you that anything is possible and you can absolutely make good things happen. You can choose how you feel, how you react, and how you handle what you're going through. You have the power. You have the magic. Buffalo Spirit and Crow Spirit. The abundant universe will provide, co-create with Spirit. All right, so I think you're very connected with Spirit, connected with the moon. I feel like Spirit is helping you. We have Parents and Archangel Michael. So the universe is not just providing, they're also protecting. Parents, I feel like this is having to do with past trauma, childhood wounds. I feel like ancestors watching over you as well. Maybe grandparents, maybe great-grandparents, maybe ancestors you haven't ever met in this life. But I feel like you are well protected. I feel like you're heard too, that they are here with you during these times of the low points. Too overflow, too much, overwhelm, and plenty. Dances on one foot, balancing act, resourcefulness, saying yes to life. So I do feel like too much and overwhelm, resourcefulness, balancing act. Bringing yourself back after this low time. Bringing yourself back into a high vibration. I do think that your ancestors and your angels do help with this. That you are not alone. We have abundance. We have new love. We have playfulness. All right, so new love, I feel like it's not just for yourself. I feel like it's a new love for life as well. It's kind of in my mind that there might be someone coming in. I'm not thinking it is a romantic situation though. There might be new friends coming in and people who are your kind of people and people who will show you a different way than people have shown you in the past. I feel like this playfulness is returning back to you. I feel like you are going to create this magic for yourself and you are going to bring yourself back to happiness. And this abundance, I feel like, is in a more emotional way, the way you talk to yourself and feel about yourself. I feel like you're going to be grateful for the small things in life, but the small things you do, not just the big achievements, but you are really going to appreciate the way you are, even in your smaller actions. And I'd like to pull a few tarot cards to end this message with. All right. Yeah. All right. So I do see this friendship and celebration. I feel like that is what you were in, but you were able to turn it around and have and see it differently. And if you haven't yet already, you definitely will. I can explain what the fire quartz is about. It's very active and creative and kind of light a fire under you to really get going, and it's a beautiful energy. All right, but I feel like you do have some friends coming in that are going to help even more with the way you think about yourself and feel about yourself. All right, pile 2, many blessings and peace. Welcome back, pile 3. All right, you have the raven and the the blue lace. Very much both about intuition and higher perspective. Honest, truthful communication. Also connection with angelic connection and mediumship. All right, let's see what cards you got. So we have the 8 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you have so much more knowledge now. I feel like things were coming in that were overwhelming for you, and they tired you out so bad. But you have this new mental strength and knowledge that you're going forth with wisdom. All right. So we have the Beaver Spirit with lay a solid foundation, Sandpiper Spirit with be playful. All of these have a little bit about playfulness in them. Okay. So I feel like foundation goes with this. Goes with the Queen of Swords and this new wisdom that you are carrying. All right. I feel like be playful is a better mindset, and just bringing yourself back from the tiredness. Cut your cord, sacral chakra. All right. So sensitive to energies right now. Avoid harsh items, situations, and relationships. And then cut your cords, freeing from your destructive patterns. I feel like there's another person involved here. I feel like maybe this is somebody who came in suddenly to your life and freaking just came in like a tornado and freaking ripped everything about. All right. Yeah, I feel like if you haven't, you will be cutting cords with this destructive, toxic energy this toxic person that came into your life. All right. Yeah, I feel like, okay, yeah, I definitely feel like there's somebody else involved. Benefactor, grace, generosity, gifts, support, mentoring. Skywriting, the fates, that which we cannot change, and non-judgmental. All right. I feel like with this, that this was something that was meant to come in because it was meant to grow you into the Queen of Swords and this more wise person. Okay. I feel like this was something that was meant to happen. It was to teach you something. Signs, music, retreat. So I'm wondering if with support, I was feeling like this was angelic support, and I'm wondering if you're intuitive and you were getting signs during going through this that helped you become the Queen of Swords, which is also very intuitive. Retreat was this hermit mode type of situation for you where you retreated into yourself during this wounded time, and you came back out as the Queen of Swords. Let's get some ending messages from Spirit with Tarot. Wounded warrior is what I'm hearing. All right. Yeah, there was something that came in fast into your life. You did not even see it. And it completely tore shit apart. And you're now finally moving past it. And for this, I'd like a few more cards. I'd like to know what you need to know going forward. All right. Don't close off your heart. I think you're still working on this. You have the knowledge now, and you are working on healing your heart and bringing yourself back to balance. And Spirit wants you to know, do not close your heart off, because this is not everybody. This is only this person, this situation, and sit in what you learned from it, because it was what you were supposed to learn. All right, many blessings, pile 3. Peace.